What is up and welcome to this video for Marvel Contest of Champions. Today I'm going to continue my series of arena cutoffs and take a look at the round 1 results for the Starlord and Dr. Voodoo arenas and then use those results on top of the previous arena results to kind of take a guesstimate or prediction at what we're going to see for round 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at the results. Taking a look at the Facebook page of the Contest of Champions Truckos, they reported what you're seeing here. So for the 4-star feature, the top 800 that received a 4-star feature Starlord, the cutoff was at 8,476,000. The top 10% was at 4,463,000. When you take a look over at the basic arena, the 4-star basic arena for Dr. Voodoo, you can see the cutoff was an all-time high of 5,910,000. You heard that right. That's the highest amount that any character or any champion has gone for since the 4-star basic arena first appeared back in March. So the previous record holder was a Mordo, which was a little bit over 5 million. It was either like 5,100,000 or 5,200,000. Regardless, Dr. Voodoo went way over that and almost got 6 million just under at 5,910,000. Then we take a look at the 11,000 and 25% tier. We see that that came in at 1,621,000, which is just 121,000 over the last milestone reward, which is at 1,500,000. And that shouldn't be a big surprise because if you've seen my 4-star basic arena video where I talk about where I use some data science to kind of figure out what the common cutoffs are for that arena. That's typically what we see for this tier is just a little bit over the last milestone reward. And then we take a look at the 3-star arena, and again, kind of if you've seen my 3-star arena data science prediction video, you shouldn't be surprised at all with this number at 653,000. Almost 654,000 for the the cutoff for the 3-star arena champ. This is what we typically see. This would fall in under as an old or existing champion. The only time when you really see the 3-star arena jump up is when there's the new champion comes in, kind of like what we'll see next week with Carnage. But anyway, not a big shocker with that one. And the 410,000 for the 11 to 25% is not a big surprise either. Let's take a look at some of the historical data here to kind of confirm what I was talking about. As you can see, Dr. Voodoo on the right-hand side of the chart here, the graph, you can see that Dr. Voodoo really jumped up in terms of the 4-star basic, which is the orange line. You can see that previously just over 5 million where Mordo was for the first round, and then really now for the first round with Dr. Voodoo, you get that new all-time high. What you also notice if you take a look at this 4-star basic trend line here, you see that the first round is high, like Quake was high, then it dropped. Ghost Rider was high, it dropped, but not the steepness of that line decline there isn't as great as it was for Quake. But Mordo, the same thing, where it almost gets a big drop again from the first arena results to the second. I think here with Dr. Voodoo, you're going to see a similar thing to with Ghost Rider, where it will be a decline, but it won't be as steep as it was as for Mordo and Quake. And I'll get to my prediction here in a few minutes. But also take note here when you look at the 4-star featured line that you can see as well that this has been the biggest jump for Starlord was the biggest jump for a 4-star feature at the same time when there was a highly sought after 4-star basic champion. Before you'd be lucky to hit 6 million. There was a couple to hit 6 million. But it was really Starlord that still went over to 8 million. Now, when it's a highly sought after 4-star basic, or sorry, a 4-star featured champ, usually with one of a new champ that's come in, those numbers go anywhere into the 12 million or higher. But with an existing champ, even one as powerful and as sought after as Starlord, it couldn't even break 9 million. But what you also notice here is that you typically see an incline when you get the decline of the 4-star basic. You're seeing an incline in the 4-star feature between round one and round two. So that's going to play a factor into my prediction for the four-star featured Starlord in round two, because what we typically see is around anywhere from 110 to 150% increase from the total that we saw in round one. And again, with the three-star arena results, no big surprise here, as you can see over the last, multiple rounds with a existing champion in the game. There's you pretty much get them for the, going right above the last milestone reward, which is at 640,000. If you go to anywhere to 650 or 660, you're pretty much going to get that three-star existing champ like Starlord. Even with a champion as powerful as Starlord, you can still get him just by completing all the milestone rewards. What is interesting though, that 11 to 25% is a little bit more has a little bit more volatility. There's not as just kind of standard as that getting the champ itself. So that's going to play a little part into my predictions. Speaking of my predictions, let's go ahead and jump into my predictions for round two. So based off of everything that we've seen off of the historical performance of all these arenas, this is what I'm thinking what we're going to see for the round two results. So first, for the four-star feature with the top 800 getting Starlord, I think we're going to see a similar bounce in the results. If we take a look again back at the results, it was 8,476,000. If you see anywhere from a 110 to 115% jump, that's going to put the number right around 9.5. And to be honest, that's probably kind of low. If you really want to get Starlord, you better be targeting closer to 10 million to grab him this time, to be sure. We've always seen a bump. This is a highly sought after champion. He already broke some of the norms that we saw before. As you can see here in the right hand side, when Dr. Voodoo went high, even Starlord went higher, much higher than we have ever seen in the past. Since this arena, the four-star feature and four-star basic arenas have been around. So I'm thinking we should be at least seeing 9.5 million. Then we come over to the basic. Oops, sorry about that. Then we take a look at the basic, and you can see that my prediction is going to be 5.2 million. I mean, we typically see that the decline. I just don't think we're going to see a steep decline like we've seen with Mordo and with Rogue. I think we're going to see something similar to Ghost Rider, where there will be a decline, but it won't be as significant. So we'll be seeing somewhere around 5.2 million and for the top 10%, and then we'll see right above the milestone rewards, finishing those up at 1,500,000. If you go to 1,650,000, you'll get into that 11 to 25% tier. And then over to the three-star arena, you can see that we have, excuse me, you see that we have the top 10% right at 675. Again, this is just over the 640,000 to finish up the milestones. What we saw, if you take a look at the graphic, and you can see there's a trending incline going up in the second round, and I think we'll see that here with Starlord, where you're going to see this land right around 490 for the 11 to 25% tier, and then it's just 675, just over the 640 for actually getting Starlord 3-star. So hopefully this has been very helpful. If you're seeing something different in the numbers, if you're thinking it might be different, would love to hear your thoughts and why in the comment sections. If you have any questions on any of this, would love to hear those as well in the comment sections. And if this has been helpful, please like the video and share with your friends. And if you like this and other videos that I have in the channel, I really appreciate a subscribe. Check back next week to see how we did on the rewards and on the actual the arena cutoff predictions, and we'll use that data going into the next arena, which will be Carnage, which I think we'll see a lot of excitement around the three-star arena again, which will be a much higher number than we see this time, probably double that. And we'll see the four-star feature really jump up as well, especially since it looks like it's only going to be Venom for the four-star basic. So anyway, that's all that I have for today. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and have a great day.